And we are live.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. I'm gonna unplug my phone so I can see the chat better. Um, so we have Lena, who's a friend of yours in your chat rooms, correct?
Yes, but you should be able to see comments in StreamYard.
Yeah, I do, but I can't. There's a delay sometimes,
Okay.
so
Oh,
I'll watch both,
oh,
and
good.
then.
Lena subbed. Very good.
Oh, thank you very much. So let me star you right away.
All right. Hi, Sarah Carter.
Okay. All right. Okay. Hi, Sarah. Sarah, if you have a question for today, go ahead and type it in capital letters. And Fatima, I haven't seen you in a long time. Of course, I haven't been chats in a long time. All right, let me just quickly all coming in. Hello, hello. And then I will stop it. Okay. So, welcome everybody. Today we have Sheilah of Spirit Messenger, and she's here today with me, and we're going to do some live readings for you guys. Welcome, Sheilah. I'm very thankful you're coming on the channel. It's nice to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. So,
This is exciting.
yes, it is.
Many of you know I haven't been on YouTube for a while. My work gets in the way, and but 2023 is going to be like my new year, so I'm going to
Yes.
try to get on YouTube more often and invite lovely guests as yourself.
Oh, thank you.
So let me say hi to a couple people as they're popping in, and we'll get to some readings soon. So, of course, Lena was number one getting here. You get a prize. You get a free reading today. And then we have Sarah. Sarah is a co-worker of mine.
Excuse me.
Shh, we have a secret.
Okay.
Fatima, thank you for coming. And then we have Arwen, and I love that name, Arwen the Gray. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Do you have a channel, Arwen? And if you do, go ahead and pop it in. My moderator's not here yet. But
He's
I don't
there.
mind if you pop it in. Oh, Jackie's here. There she is.
Yes.
La 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 la. Where is she? There we are. Lovely Jackie. Number one. We need to get a little trophy made for Jackie. Moderator of the year. Okay, so I've got Sarah starred for a question, a reading here, and then my son Brendan. He's so supportive. I love you. Oh no, you don't. Well, with that kind of a name, you need a channel. So Ellen doesn't have a channel. So, but anyways, so okay. Before we get started, we'll just have a little chat to get to know Sheilah. Sip, sip, everyone. My
Yep.
throat is bothering me this morning.
I know I just burned a whole lot of sage.
And I was
Make
just going
way
to
for
say
the
that.
dishwasher.
Yeah.
Number 8. So,
Anyway,
saga
so
continues.
Sheilah, so
Yes.
do you want to tell us a little bit about how you started your journey as a medium?
Well, sure. Well, probably when I was 5 and I saw a spirit walking out of the shed in the um, at the house we were renting until our house was built. We were in between the houses, and yeah, I thought I saw a woman, and I said something to my older sister. I think I was about 5, and I said to my sister, I just saw something outside. And she said, "This house is haunted." And I'm like, "No, it isn't." She said, "Yes, it
Oh,
is." And I'm like, first, I didn't really know what that meant, but I just knew that I saw something. But that kind of
was
followed
it
me.
kind of see through?
It was like, it was white, like she had a gown on. It was like a dress, like, and it's funny because it was kind of like a farmhouse kind of thing. But I don't think that it really was a gown. I think it was just what I saw coming out of there. I think in my mind, put a gown on her. I don't think it was. I think it was just the color. I see them as white a lot of times,
Okay.
spirits. So I do see that. I've sensed them. When my grandfather died when I was 15, I could have sworn I heard footsteps in my bedroom on the
Oh
wool
my
plush
goodness.
carpet.
Oh
And
my.
I ran to my mom and I said, I heard footsteps. And I was terrified. My mom was like, no, no, it's fine. But then I heard later on that my grandfather appeared to my aunt at the foot of her bed and asked her questions about my grandmother, if she was happy in her new house.
Oh,
That was
interesting.
being built. So I feel like it could have been him.
Yeah.
And his father haunts the administration building of a college and on the campus
Oh,
in
really?
Western Pennsylvania that used to be their home. So
Oh,
it runs in that family. But I don't know. But so
they like to hunt.
I just always sensed um, things. I experienced a lot. I kind of knew things before they happened always. Then I moved into a haunted apartment in Maryland in 1990. And there were at least 3 spirits there. I've told the story multiple times,
Wow.
but
Oh, okay.
it was like, the disembodied face in the kitchen of the man. We made eye contact. There was the white mist going back and forth in front of the TV. I had the one standing next to the TV. It looked like, you could see like electrical around it. It was getting energy from the television,
Wow.
obviously. And then, things popping off the Christmas tree from across the room, not being able to get in there after telling it to get out. It's my house, but it didn't like that. So I could not unlock the door the next day coming home from
Oh
work.
my goodness.
I've had so many things, and that was just in that apartment.
Wow.
And it's just been happening. It's a little bit less since I got out of there, but I
Mhm.
used to see shadow people. I've passed messages on. I've heard them outside of my head. I
Mhm.
do have, um, I've seen orbs in this house. There's been orbs. There's just so much stuff. I can't even I had to
Yes.
write it all down
Highly
again.
active.
There's been a lot. And so,
Yeah.
and I didn't believe in it, because I was raised Catholic and we just did not
Okay.
believe.
All right.
And so when I was living in that
Oh my.
apartment, I was in denial. I was just like, this isn't happening. I was just like, no. I'd pray and it would blow in my ear. It'd be like as I lay me down to sleep, and then, and I'd be like,
Yeah.
no, that's not fun. Not enjoying that. No. So but yeah, my stories could go on. But I do have,
Wow.
I, let me see, how can we get into this? So I went for help back then. I went to some tarot reader, which actually at the time, um, you,
She's really
there
quick.
weren't any. Hey, Peter J. Watts. There weren't any like in my county, so I had to drive out because it was currently illegal. And I shouldn't have gone to this woman because she tried to rip me off and scare me and tried to tell me
Oh.
I was cursed and all this stuff. Oh,
Oh
awful.
no.
And she read cards. And so in 1993, I bought my first deck of cards. I didn't
Uh-huh.
like them. They scared me. I bought
Really?
another, but then I bought another deck. The ones I should have bought, it was a mystical tarot or some kind of um,
Mhm.
weird one. But then I just bought the regular RWS, and I tried to teach myself in 2010. I started reading again. I did have to teach myself finally with a book in 2016. I think I got this one.
Oh yeah.
I think it was 2016. I might have had a different one. Was it 2016 on this one? But I taught myself what I was reading for myself, and then it started to make sense. And then with the whole pandemic, I finally jumped in here because I needed to find people who were like me and who
Right.
understood.
Right.
And yeah, I know I'm
You
just
are.
going. It's a big story, but I started off as Inquisitive Tarot,
Uh-huh.
and then I went to Angel Feather. I chose that one because I used to see those little feathers like
Right.
falling down, like they're little gray feathers when I was a little girl. And I always thought it was my guardian angel. Just always seemed to happen. I'd
Oh.
be watching TV, but it didn't fall like a feather it's supposed to fall. It would just come straight. But then I
Uh-huh.
realized Angel Feather Tarot didn't really fit me because people expected me to be all about the angels so I was like,
Right.
no, that doesn't work. But I'm trying to do the step into my mediumship a little bit here. So
Yeah.
without calling myself a medium, because I'm not quite comfortable yet. And so now I've kind of pulled in Inquisitive Tarot again. So if you go to my page, it's
I
also
did
underneath
see
there.
that. Yes.
So
Yeah.
coming back,
Yeah.
keeping them
Yeah.
together. So, all right. Sorry, that was a lot.
I know. Hi Joe. Welcome. Yeah, I signed up to do my very first, well, they're not my first, but my first big spirit fairs, and making business cards. And I'm like you, I didn't know what to call myself.
Yeah.
And the one fair, she sold out of her spots. She only had 3 spots open for intuitive readers. I'm like, how do you have a spirit fair and only have 3 people?
Yeah.
So I'm scrolling. I'm like, there's got to be something in here. I didn't see anything. I'm like, there's got to be something in here. I'm scrolling some more and I see spiritual consultant. I'm like, I can do that. So I messaged her and we had talked previously and I said, your spot's filled up, but I am a spiritual life coach certified, but I use tarot. May I have that spot? And she goes, absolutely. I told you you can join the fair. I'm like, okay, I'm a spiritual consultant.
It's wonderful.
But so what I ended up going with was spiritual consultant, intuitive tarot, and psychic medium. I know I am. I'm just like you. I just don't know
Yeah.
we're hard on ourselves. Did we really earn that title? But many people who know me will say, yes, you did. But perfect. So do you have any, little ritual you do before you do a reading?
Not really. I mean, I just kind of
meditation.
make sure I'm grounded. I can't meditate. I'm clairaudient. There's the other part. So it's like there's no silence ever. So I can't really focus on that. So no, I just I put an intention. I think before while I'm getting ready and I'm thinking about, I want to make sure it's all positive and energy and everything, and I'm not bringing in anything negative. And because I just did a big sage to make way for the dishwasher, I'm nice and saged in here for today. We burned it pretty well, so we're definitely ready.
Oh, that's funny. Well, speaking of ready, are you ready to do some readings?
Sure.
Okay. So anybody in chat, if you would like a reading, just put it in capital letters, your question, or if you just want a message from spirit, type that in, use some emojis so we can recognize you, and then I will put a little star. Okay. Sarah, I've kind of taken her under my wing at work and teaching her a little bit here and there. Okay, so Queen of Sheba. Now, how are you, Sheilah, with questions concerning love questions?
I mean, I can do all right with it, but it's not
my favorite.
They come in.
Yeah. And I'll say why I don't is because I've had experience where I gave somebody a reading, it was spot on, and then she went to go meet the guy who they were like childhood, knew each other in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
And now as adult they were reconnecting and everything was wonderful. And then she went to go meet him and she came back and I was doing a reading as she was talking to me, and so much had changed.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I don't kind of not understanding. So she started talking to me, and then when it came out that she had sent pictures of her as 30 pounds lighter in weight, and he was it was very important to him, physical fitness and health, and he was disappointed when he saw her come off the plane. And so one reason why I don't care to do relationship readings is because things can change in a moment's notice. The energies change, and we'll do what we can.
I agree with that. And I think it's important for people asking the questions to understand that we're working with not all of the information, and that's with any question. And that, you have to utilize the information that we're giving sensibly, and you have to remember that you're in control of this. You still have free will, and things can change. Life is fluid. Anything can happen in a heartbeat. So don't rely on this solely. Um,
Correct.
yeah. So
Yeah,
that, and remember one more thing, for entertainment purposes only. So,
absolutely. Let me.
disclaimer. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. This is for entertainment purposes only, but we do hit on some energies that are very compatible to what's going on. So I'm
Yes.
going to see. Lena was first here in chat, so I think we can do her question.
Well, one thing about, I saw her question, but because we're asking for somebody else, it's a little bit different.
Okay. That is a third party question, which is,
Yeah.
yeah, it's hard when they're not here present. We don't have their energy. Um,
Yeah. All aspects of someone's life is a little bit much.
yeah.
I mean, come on, Lena. I mean,
Lena, I'm
I'm
going to have,
usually,
yeah.
I'm usually asking Lena to be specific in general. Now she's being
That's
really
very
specific.
specific. So, Lena, if you could please, third party questions are very difficult. And so, if you would like a question about yourself, please go ahead and type something in for me.
That would
And
be
I
good.
apologize ahead of time for that, but it is difficult to do third party.
It is.
Yeah. So, all right. So Sarah Carter, she would like a next month's look at what's coming her way. Okay.
Okay. Let's see.
All right, Sarah Carter.
My neighborhood is very loud. Not sure what's going on out there. Okay.
Mine is too. It is not. We got a couple more questions. Okay. Yeah, mine is. It used to be nice and quiet. Okay. All right, Sarah. And it's up to you if you want to go first or second.
Okay. Just,
Guest choice.
just checking my cards here. All right. Hi, Sarah Carter. So I've got the 4 of coins here for you. So I think going into February, I think you're gonna probably need to release a little bit. It's I'm also getting the Magician card here, so this is an opportunity for you to create. Um, we're also starting a new year, and I have the Wheel of Fortune as well. So there's good luck, and again, we're spinning the wheel. And we're going to see what we get. The year's just begun. I think with the Emperor, you also are dealing with someone. I don't know whether it's somebody around you who's very who's in authority. I don't know if it's a boss or a job or it's you, but you are ready for new beginnings here with the Queen. Oh no, this is the Queen of Cups. I was thinking it was the Ace. Wrong card. But okay, so here's emotional security. So maybe you're feeling you're experiencing a situation with next to the Emperor. So maybe it's needing emotional security because you're dealing with somebody who's more authoritative. I don't know. Let me do a clarifier here. I get the Chariot. Let's see, the 9 of Cups and the 6 of Coins. Okay, so you are going to be moving forward in February. Using your own inner strength, inner will. You are going to have abundance with the 9 of Cups, and with the 6 of Coins. There's prosperity. coming for you. So your February should be pretty good. And I hope that resonated.
Well, she thinks the authoritative figure might be her father.
Oh, your dad. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you lost the question.
Oh, yeah, I put it back down.
Yeah.
Well, it was, yeah.
So you can read, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I thought I would do something different today. I may change it up if it's not working for me, but
Okay.
Don Michelle did this wonderful, I might make it a tag, I don't know. Anyways, she used an oracle card and used the keywords as her spread.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to try that with Sarah real quick.
Okay.
So the first keyword is awareness. So what does Sarah need to bring into awareness? And it's funny, I too brought in the King of Coins or the 10 of Coins. So for me, what you should bring into awareness is planning for your future, for yourself and your family. So if you plan right, think clearly, you will be prosperous. And then I have the Page of Wands under practice. So what do we need to put into practice? So pages are all about beginnings and also about learning. So the wands are about creativity, the fire, the passion within. So I'm thinking that you'll be learning something that will ignite something within you. And whether you take classes or learning more about your spiritual journey, and also that fire that lights your way. So trusting in your guides, that light, trust in your intuition and your guides. And that's something to put into practice. Now, the third prompt was called connections. So I didn't even look at the card first. I believe that's Two of Wands.
Yes.
Okay, so far as connection. So Two of Wands, to me, the Two of Wands is about a portal of some sort. And in here, we've got a key. So within your planning and your learning life's lessons and stuff like that, I believe you will be given the key. And it looks like there might be two choices here. So you'll be faced with two choices, and this is where your spirit guide will come in to play to help you decide and make clear choices. There's two crystals upon these wands. One's a crystal, I'll just call it crystal quartz, and one is like a rainbow quartz. So if you meditate with some crystals, would be very helpful for you. And always ask, what is in your highest good, best and highest good? But I do see coming forward for you good things, Sarah. So as long as you think clearly, rely on your intuition, I think you'll do well. So I hope that helps. What happened? It didn't go off. Oh, darn it. Okay. All right. So this will help. The Queen of Sheba. Okay. Do you have a specific question? Spirit guide message. Sheba, if you're here.
Oh, yeah. It's in there. It's where's the next for me in love romantically? I think you started.
I must have missed that. Oh, wait.
It's,
okay.
It's in your starred folder. It's a love reading.
Loves Archer. Oh, I did. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm sorry. Wrong one. Chat jump. Okay, what's the next for me in love and romantically? So if that's a question for you that you want, I'm just going to go around the energies of what you need to be aware of, what you need to put in practice. I'm gonna try this again. And the connections. So this is all about your energy and attracting love. I think. So Queen of Sheba. Queen of Sheba.
Huh.
I'm being brave using a new deck too.
I'm trying something different over here too. Okay. I have an interesting reading. I'm using the whatever it is, the Sibylla from the Spring Sibylla. Right. But I've got the room. This is sort of like a Lenormand, sort of like a Kipper kind of thing. But I have the room and a priest. So to me, this just feels like you need to kind of get out, and you need to try to have a little fun instead of being very proper. You have experienced some sorrow, which may have got you in your room. But there is coming forward happiness of the heart. It's going in the future, but I also see sighs. So with the sorrow, you're kind of spending a lot of time thinking about past loss, and and this guy shows up, the passion thought. So there's both sides. Maybe this is a previous love. So what I have here also, I've got these, got kisses and love, unconditional love on both. So it's somebody that you need to love you unconditionally, or you as well. So I don't know if there was something else going on. You may be doing reminiscing here with the camera card. And I got two. It was interesting because I got heart with a key and keys on a ring, and opening your heart and many options. So it might be that there's somebody that you cared about in the past that you need to move on from, because it is in your future. But if we stay stuck and we're reminiscing and we're not moving forward and got to get out of the house, be a little bit more open, I think. It is there for you, but it's also the effort that you put in, and actually trying to find somebody who suits you now in your life, not where you were maybe 10 years ago or so. So I just ended up telling myself something that anyway, but that's
it is so easy to go back to something you're comfortable, because that's all you know, and that's not always the right decision.
Yeah.
Okay, and just real quick, Lena, I do have your question. You'll be next. So interestingly enough, I got the Two of Swords, and to bring into awareness. These are, obviously two decisions to make, and you don't really want to make them. And this is why she's blindfolded. But you also need to be aware of, if you meet someone, don't only fixate on what you want to see out of that relationship. You have to be open and aware to all aspects of that person's personality. and not just say, "Oh, I'll overlook that. That's all right. I'm really focused. He's nice and he's kind." And but you keep, you gotta be aware of all energies when you meet somebody. So, and for putting into practice with the chariot, this is also about opposing forces. And reining them in. So you need to be in control. This person's very calm while she's sitting here. And the Sphinxes, of course, they're not in action or anything. So I think right now the best thing to do is not to actively pursue, perhaps, but I do feel that you will meet somebody, make a connection, because I do have the King of Cups. So this person that you will meet I think you'll connect emotionally. But as she was saying about the unconditional love, they've got to love you unconditionally, and you them as well. King of Cups, they tend to have a little bit of emotional issues themselves. But you have to seek out what's important to you and do not settle for less. That's all I have to say about that. Do not settle for less. But like I said, don't only focus on everything that's great about this person. Take into account faults. Are these faults unconditionally lovable? Or
Yes.
are they the deal breaker fault? So keep that blindfold off. Keep your intuition and knowing strong, and be true to yourself.
Exactly.
I
So
hope that helps. Okay, so Lena will be next. Okay, Lena. Did you decide on the general for 6 months?
career. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. Put these away.
Make sure I didn't miss anyone here.
All right.
Capricorn loves Archer. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome, Queen of Sheba.
Oh, Colorful Insight is here. Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Okay.
I haven't been forever on YouTube. If you have a question, please put one in. And let me see where I'm at. As far as we didn't talk about a time limit for you. So, but right now we're doing good. We have 5 starred. And okay. Lena. All right.
All right. Okay, Lena, I've got the King of Swords for you first. So this is where you're going to need to use your brains this year for the first half. I don't know whether there's anyone giving you a hard time, or if it's about, it is work. Okay, we're talking work. That's right. Yeah, this could be somebody that you're going to be dealing with at your job. It could be a boss or a team leader or somebody. But they may ask you to do some things with the Four of Cups that you may not be interested in, but you want to be tactful in how you handle that. You might even want to, with the Eight of Cups, you may want to either maybe find another job, or maybe it's a self-confidence issue you might be dealing with. Maybe this part of this project coming to you, instead of turning it down, you might want to work on that aspect. You do have the Queen of Pentacles. It does look like you will be secure in your job going forward. And you've worked very hard with the Seven of Pentacles. So, you've planted the seeds, you're growing in your job, your career, you're doing well. And you will have more choices in the future with the Seven of Cups. There's going to be a lot of different things. You're going to do take on the work. Don't be afraid to do so, because on the bottom of the deck I had the Magician. So you can handle it, whatever it is that they're trying to give you, that you may not be interested in. Don't give up too soon, because I think it's all going to work out in the end for you. So that's what I have.
That's an adorable deck. What is that?
This is the oh goodness, the old school deck
That
from
is so cute.
from Destiny. I know, I love it.
It's adorable.
Yes. I'm not
Okay, so
I
this is for the next 6 months. Okay. All right. So I have the Queen of Wands. So that's a lot of fiery energy here for you. So this is career. Okay. So this is all about you taking and holding your space and showing your creativity. And it's also about planning things that it's like being the party planner. You like to be in charge, but be sure to allow others to assist you. Otherwise, it could go wrong. But as long as you're, let me see a little bit more. Hang on a second. Love her fiery air. She's got armor on.
Mm-hmm.
So she's also being protective of herself as well. But there's a lot of fiery energy there that you need to bring out. And that might help you along with these tasks that Sheilah's speaking of. And then the next thing to put into practice, I have the Page of Cups. And again, that really goes well with this one. Look at that, fire and water. Page of Cups for me is all about that childlike imagination and following your intuition. And when we were children, we are more open to our spirit guides then, because we don't have the blocks of life stopping us. So I think spirit right now is asking you to kind of revisit that inner child and be more open-minded and free-flowing, and find wonder in things still. So this may or may not be in the career part, though. Obviously, Cups is about emotion as well. So I think what will help you along in the next 6 months is, I know we have to take life seriously and do our adulting, but we also have to, we tend to lose our sense of awe. When I get up to go to work every morning, it's still dark out, and I still am amazed with the stars, the moon. And I see the moon. I'm like, hello, grandmother moon. Hello, beautiful. And talk to the butterflies. Talk to, be a little childlike again and get in touch with that. And then for your connections, I have the 8 of Wands. So when you start connecting with that inner child, energies are going to be more free flowing for you, because you don't have those obstacles won't be as big anymore. And I'm sorry I didn't show you. 8 of Wands is all about messages and things happening quickly. So it might be possible, Sheilah's talking about at work, if you're going to be approached with something, decisions might be had to be made quickly. So don't hesitate, but trust your instincts at the same time. So I see you just coming into your own at work. Just don't, be mindful of being respectful out there. So I hope that helps.
Yeah. It's very nice.
Okay. All right. And that was Lena, yes. For some reason it won't go away. All right. Okay. Next. Let's go with Brendan, a message from Spirit. And
Okay. Are we asking for about anyone in particular? Ocean VG? Do you have or are you asking about anything in particular, like your own spiritual path or family relationships, something like that? Give
Yeah,
us a
be
little bit
more
more in your
specific.
question.
Okay.
It really does help. It's a little too general.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Brandon. So she needs you to ask, do you have a specific topic in mind that you want a message for?
That's right. It's your son.
Yeah, I might not, I'm definitely going to let you take this one because I think I, get a little biased sometimes, but,
Okay. Relationships, particularly.
okay. Friends. Okay.
Okay.
Friends.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. I'm not going to do the oracle. I'm going to go back to tarot. I was going to do tarot oracle, but nope. All right. You're welcome, Nina. Thank you. All right. This is from Spirit.
Aw,
Relationships. Friendships.
oh, what happened?
Oh, I keep getting that one at the end. Oh my goodness. Every deck. It's the same thing. Keeps showing up at the same place. Hello. Hi, Richie.
Hi, Richie. Go ahead and ask a question. Put it in caps so that we can see it.
Good. Okay, so these are extremely colorful cards. So be ready, people, because this is the neon Pam coming out. Okay, so Brendan, you have been working very hard on your friendships with the Eight of Pentacles here. You've been putting in a lot of work, and you might be feeling a little bit left out. Well, you might be experiencing, and I don't like to tell people how they're feeling. Let me rephrase that. I don't like that. You may be
You're spot on there, though.
experiencing, pardon?
You're spot on there, though.
Okay. You may be feeling, yeah, like you're not quite involved in everything that's going on, but you'd like to keep these friends here with the Four of Pentacles. You'd like to hold on to this. But it might be, I'm getting that there's some kind of difficulties in the friendship, but just don't worry that sometimes sometimes we don't have our friends forever, but there's opportunities out there. There are other people that you're going to meet, but you continue to work on this. If you're not ready to give that up, you are going to have other choices here. This is the one I keep getting every single time. But so you also have choices. You can, if it doesn't feel like it's a good fit, also, I mean, you can make that decision. But when I clarified, I got the Sun card. So this is very good. This is good. You may meet some other people who are much more generous. And you're maybe leaving behind this, but you do need to remain strong right now in the situation. You're going to get through it. You're going to be able to make your decision as to how you want to handle this. And there are other opportunities in case it doesn't work out. But it will actually, in the end, you are going to be okay. So it's just sometimes there's phases where people come into our lives and then people have to leave our lives. So
especially when you're at transitional ages, he's come
yes,
from high school to college,
yes,
and those friendships
change.
may fade, change, new, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to keep using my little prompts here for the awareness. What to keep into awareness. Look.
Oh,
Social invitations, creative pursuits, and joy. So you need to accept more invitations. Put yourself in different communities, and you'll soon find that tribe that suits you, that you'll be more of an energetic match for you. So and the thing is to make sure you're having fun while you're doing this. But since I know something, he joined a video
don't tell all
game
this stuff.
team, and
Yeah.
he hasn't gone to socialize with them yet. So hint, hint, social,
Okay.
social.
Yep.
Just be more social. He's very shy. Okay, so what to put into practice? This is awesome. Divine communication, spiritual knowing, and inner light. So that's all about tuning into your intuition, tuning into your spirit guides, and connecting with them each and every day, even for 5 minutes, just to say hello to your beautiful team is what I do. Good morning, beautiful team. Welcome to my day.
Yes.
Thank you for loving me. Thank you for guiding me. Thank you for protecting me. And then as far as connections, greater responsibility, inner knowing again, and teaching. Okay, so your path, you're going to take on greater responsibilities. Of course, as you become more into adulthood, you'll find that there's greater responsibilities out there. As long as you keep clear thinking and right from wrong, you're responsible, and he already is. But remember, you are also teaching others. When you're doing well, when you're being respectful and compassionate, it's teaching others around you to also be compassionate. And the more you radiate energies like that, the more you attract people who do respect you and treat you with honor. So as a mother, can't believe I'm saying this, you need to get out of the house more.
Yes.
But
Yes.
anyways, thank you, Sheilah, for your message for him.
Thank you. Just reading the cards.
When I have to do messages for him, it's like,
Yeah.
I'm a mother. I kind of know, kind of got the inside,
Yeah.
All right, let me. No, I don't want to put him in timeout.
No. Yes.
Okay, so Fatima was next. Have I met my future spouse? Okay, that's another one of those.
These are kind of tough. It's hard to know that from where we are sitting.
It really is, Fatima, because we meet so many people that could be potential partners. So I invite you to post a different question, because this question can be answered for today and today only. And you could have 3 people out there right now that could be your potential spouse. And so
That's true.
I'd rather you get a reading that will be good for your soul.
And 9 times out of 10 with love readings, I think we know the answer to our questions. One is just kind of looking for validation, I think, is where I think love readings are. I know, because I used to ask. But I always knew.
So let me answer that one. So go ahead and ask again a different question, Fatima. We don't mind answering. Sorry. I probably should have put that disclaimer. Love messages are very difficult.
Yeah. It's like legal readings for me, financial ones, and what's the other one? No health readings. I can't do those.
Yeah, no health readings. Future can change.
Yes, and I'm not a doctor.
Second after we tell you, because you may have made a different decision from the decision that might have been on the path we were on at the same time. So, all right.
Arwen the Gray.
starting the direction of my life. A major wreck. I'm sorry to hear that. And just me off. Okay.
Knock me off.
Right.
She's
Okay.
asking for her direction. So are you talking about, did you have a major, like a wreck, like a car wreck? Or just life in general is a wreck for you? Or Wendy Gray?
Okay.
I'm going to use the regular RWS for this. Sorry. Oh, she said yes, car wreck. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. That's what I was thinking. Okay. So that kind of changed the way what you can do. Right. Can't seem to focus and find my way. Okay. So you're not like seriously injured or anything, Arwen the Gray. Just trying to get an understanding of what we're.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of really shook you up, basically. You've been shaken up. That's the correct. I keep hearing people say things like shooken. No, it's shaken. Shaken. Like shaken, not
I'm
stirred.
all shook up.
Sheila's English lessons book today. Okay. It's enough. All right. Sorry.
Okay, she feels that she was protected by spirit in that wreck. Okay.
Okay.
Well, okay.
You're definitely supposed to be here, Arwen. So you do have more to do. Can I not count? But you were disabled. Oh no. I'm sorry. What? Okay, she's saying I feel that, but what? Well, Arwen, we have many different directions in life, and the directions change frequently. And I know people like to ask a lot, you know, things like what should my focus be, or what's my purpose in life, and we have many purposes. Just right off the bat, there's not just one direction that you need to be going in life. So let's just keep that in mind for the starters. So
She just wants to be pointed in it.
yep. Oh, you're gonna be okay. So I have the High Priestess here, and this is you, Arwen, and you're already digging deeply into your spiritual journey. Okay. But right now, and you've been through a lot, you do need to take a pause and, make sure that you're healing. Take that time. You will regain strength going forward. There's like a hair on my lip. But you got to take your time. You got to go slowly, at least with the physical portion. Take the time while you're home. And then here's where we get into with the clarifications. I got 2 pages here. So there's a lot of messages coming in. And now that you could take some quiet time, this guy, maybe this is the time. I know I'm not used to the little screen, but maybe now, because you got good news coming here, and you need to be aware when you're also working with the spiritual. But I have the Empress also, and this is all about relating. So now's your opportunity while you're going through this to grow from it, to it's gonna I don't know that we can tell you what your direction is. You did experience a great shaking, but I got the word
Chicken. Great chicken.
shake up in your life. So you have, and it's like things get torn down to be rebuilt. So, oh wow, I just pulled the world off of here. So this is mastery. So you are going to be. I'm going to pull one more. This is a lot of cards for me. All right, but here's the Queen of Swords also. So you're going to rise up, like a phoenix from this. You're going to be growing in more ways than one. You're going to be physically healing, and then you're also going to be healing inside, and you're going to be growing. I'm not going to be able to tell you where you're going to end. But you have to figure out what it is you want to do. Don't be afraid of it. Yes, you are probably protected by spirit, more than likely, and I believe you've got family around you, and you've got family, you've got your guides, you have it's probably angels. You've got a lot around you. There's a lot of people right now with you. So don't be afraid, but every step, and you're going to figure out what your direction is as you grow. And I can't tell you that. I'm not you. I don't feel what you feel. I'm not experienced what you've experienced. You have the answers. So just hang in there, though. You're going to make it. That I do know. So
Absolutely.
we don't go negative around here. So yes.
Oh, yeah. So
that was a lot.
I caught the Two of Swords. So, right now you're a little bit in dismay of what's been happening. This is about some decisions that are going to be coming up for you that you need to make. And they're not easy decisions, but you need to take off the blindfold and trust in your intuition, and you will make the right decision. And then you'll be like, what was I worried about?
Yeah.
Two of Coins. So putting things into balance. So while you're taking this time of recuperation, here's what I believe. Sometimes things happen to us because we don't take time to pause for ourselves. So sometimes we need that tower moment that Sheilah had to wake us up and put us into a timeout, so to speak, put us into a moment of pause. And while we're there, we need to utilize that time wisely and put into balance. So this is about the balance between caring for your health and maintaining the adulting as well. But you really need to focus on, and see, in this particular image, he's riding on water, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah.
So this tells me that with all that's been turbulence for you and stuff, you're going to do well. You're going to balance all that well. It's just a matter of the determination that you have going forward. So that's something to put into practice. Your connections. I have a King of Coins here.
Mm-hmm.
So King of Coins, this possibly could be you, but could be someone to come along who will be like your travel companion, so to speak. He's a successful person, but he's very down to earth, and he'll do anything for anybody. So the success doesn't go to his head. He's still true to himself and others. So this is about the connections. You be true to yourself and to others, but I feel like somebody might be coming along that will assist you with all this. And then I pulled a couple of the Spirit Messenger cards, and you have the Long Snow's Moon, and that's about contemplation, messages, and deliberation. So again, take this downtime and really take time to maybe journal your your goals. What do you want to accomplish? What can you accomplish? And pick something and put it into baby steps. Ask your guides for help. Because this is telling me too, you have a lot of guides around you that are willing to help you. And just ask them to what is the next step towards that goal that I need to accomplish, one step at a time. And then I love my spirit animals oracle. I love it when an animal comes out. I got to look up what this animal means. So this is kind of an affirmation. You who glides across waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me to transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. So the swan energy is all about beauty and grace, loving yourself, being true to yourself. It's about transformations and partnerships as well. And so there's something to do with a partnership, I'm thinking, is coming your way to help you. Believe in yourself, love yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself, but as you're healing, you can call upon Archangel Raphael to help bring his beautiful green healing light throughout your body, mind, and spirit to help you each and every day to accomplish what you set out. I stumbled on words there. Whatever you dream, whatever you desire, one step at a time might help you to write things down. What's the first step? And ask for your spirit guides to help you with clarification on things when you're stuck, so that they can help remove that blindfold for you. So I hope that helps.
Yeah, we're being spammed by somebody. She
Really?
wants us to read for them. Please be patient. It's not my channel, but if it was, I would be stopped in a minute.
While I'm reading, y'all coming in, spamming me.
Please be patient. There's people ahead of you.
Okay, so let me ask you, we have 2 more questions that are starred, and then we have a Michelle's Shining Light. We have 2 more.
And I don't do astrology, so when you're saying that you are an Aries, that I can't. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm a little bit, but okay. So let's get to okay. Okay, so we have 2 more to do. You want to end at those 2, or you take 1 more? That's up to you.
Maybe Michelle's.
All right, Michelle, please post your question.
Stop.
And questions are closed for today, because we've been on for an hour exactly. So, okay, let me see. Well, Miss Stardust, it's another.
Okay. Well, we can just remove third party. Oh, so you've got a triangle.
Yeah. When will my person permanently reconcile with me and remove? Okay, I don't even have to do a reading for that. If there's a third party involved and he hasn't removed them right now, then he's not the one for you, dear.
Mm-hmm.
That's a universal energy right there. So if you do reconcile with him, I believe that you will always have some issues with that.
Right. And I just pulled a Smoky for him. So basically,
there you go.
You got a problem here.
Yeah.
It's like a bear and sitting there with all the rainbows, but he's also keeping up that smoke screen.
Exactly.
And so,
I agree with that. Okay. Okay. So yeah. Sorry, sweetheart. That's just how the universe works.
Yeah. Right.
We can't be more helpful than that because
Right.
it's an obvious. Ooh, hang on, my calculator came up.
Okay.
So calculate the risks for yourself.
There you go.
All right, Mr. Ritchie, welcome. Thank you for coming today. And oh, it didn't work. My
Yeah.
finger. Okay. Okay. Does my mom care? Okay. I want to use a different deck
Yeah.
for that.
So does my mom, Karen, have a message for me? She crossed over in September. So Richie, I saw this come up earlier as we were reading, and I started picking up something actually kind of right away. I started seeing like flowers came up a lot. I don't know if she liked flowers or I don't know if she grew flowers or something like that, but it was like it felt like kind of wildflowers or garden flowers or something to that effect. And it just it was kind of with me at first. So I don't know if that is anything has anything to do with your mother Karen, but that's what I was seeing right away. And yes, we're so sorry for your loss. All right, let me see. I don't, and the cards I'm pulling, I don't know, I don't know if she was, I hate to say this was 75, maybe not ill, but that's why I don't like to do health. Yeah, let me grab this.
She's recent.
Try to move from the cards here. She loves flower, but had bad allergies. Doesn't it always work like that? Yes. Okay. Okay, well, something with, and I was just getting like a bed of very colorful flowers. Is what I was seeing. It was like her walking among them. Um, and so I don't know if that meant anything, but right. I knew I need to trust myself, and I'm trying to do that because I'm not really. This is new to me. Doing mediumship through something
Doing
like
live.
YouTube and a chat where I can't see you and I'm not in an experience. Oh, she had asthma but passed from COVID. Oh my Lord. Well,
I'm so sorry to
I
hear that for you.
then I need to show you these then because this one says now I have no pain. I always give you a good night kiss. And I am so
Oh,
much better now. So I was afraid to go there because I did feel like there was an illness. I'm so sorry that's just awful. So asthma made her very susceptible to COVID. Oh my goodness.
I love
Yeah,
Michelle's little message here.
yeah.
She can walk in the
No,
flowers
because
now because she doesn't have allergies anymore.
yep, and she can
Love
enjoy
it.
them now. But I'm, I'm the messages I am getting is that she is happy now. She is around you. She does not want you worrying. She's around. I know we just had the holidays, but it's when I do media readings around the holidays, they're very much saying, "I was there, I was there, I was around, I was sitting in the chair, I was looking over here, I'm, taking part in the festivities," and just wow, and she's just saying, "I love you." Just loving you is what I was getting. It's how I first was hearing it. Just loving you so much. And I don't know if that's anything like she would say that. It's just the way, just loving you all so much, something to that effect. So I don't know if she's ever said anything like that. Um, I have to pass the message the way it comes, the way I receive it. Um, So I hope that that resonates. So I'm so sorry for your loss.
Yes, no, I'm very sorry for this. And so soon,
Mm-hmm.
not long ago. So I got the tower, which was it was a rough. It happened quickly, suddenly, perhaps. But in this particular tower, there's something about stability. So I'm going to say within her passing, she is asking you to stand strong.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like when I get this King of Fire, for me in this deck, saying that she is in the kingdom of God, but
Mm-hmm.
she's either with an elder of her, like her father, or if I don't know if your father is passed as well or not, but I feel like this might be her father. And they're
Mm-hmm.
both sending lots of love to you. And all is balanced with her. Michelle was saying she doesn't have these allergies anymore. She's loving being amongst all the flowers, and it's bringing her a lot of joy. But she, in turn, is an angel now, and she's going to be help guiding you. Um, like if you have something coming up that not necessarily is a legal matter, but there's something coming up that's very important, and she's going to be there guiding you, and helping you with that. And I have this emperor, and to me this emperor is you, Mr. Ritchie. She's telling you to stand in your power, and but there's also the gentleness. This is almost like the love's card, the strength card. Be gentle with yourself and others, but stand strong in your power, but don't be afraid to show compassion while you're doing that. And for me, I'm covering up the thing. Hang on, I can't do this at the same time. Okay. In this deck, it's called the Good Tarot, and I don't always read.
Yeah.
This would be Eight of Swords, In this particular deck, you can't see it very well. There's a lot of angels, a lot of angel feathers around. And to me, I use this card as she is sending you blessings. She sends people to you to help you and assist you in life. It's like I just had this image of her delegating. Okay, this angel, you go here. He needs you right now here. And you go over here. I need you to help him with this right now. And I don't know what her personality was like, but I just feel her like, and then some, please go help my son over here. He needs help right here. Send some love and compassion. So also the whole angel feather thing, if you're walking along and you see a feather in your path, just let that be a sign to you that she is with you, and that's confirmation that she is with you and she loves you so much. And I pulled the Queen of Air, and so there's something with an owl as well. So if you see an owl or hear an owl, and it doesn't have to be a physical owl. It could be pictures of owls on TV. Just pay attention to what's going on at that moment, for a message, and try to keep in mind when you see feathers, you see an owl, what's going on at that moment, and just put awareness to it. You might not get a message immediately. It might come later as an aha thing. And since
Mhm.
she's up there with her father, I want to do a
Yeah,
message
they're
from
all
your
around
ancestor.
family. They're with everybody who's ever been.
Okay, so I got letting go, moving forward, and reflection. So just remember who she was before she was sick. She wants you to move forward, keep going. There's success and hope for you in the future and spiritual progress. So you can do some spiritual growing as well, in connecting with her. So connect to her, talk to her as if she was right beside you, because she is in spirit and she's always there for you, and
Mhm.
she's going to assist you in ways you won't realize she's assisting you with. So I hope that helps you.
And
And my heart is with you. Woo! Okay. I hope that helps you, Richie. Okay, so last reading. Oh, his father passed 10 years ago on Christmas
yeah.
Eve. So
Aw.
definitely then. Yeah. Okay, so then that was your father. Um,
Okay.
okay, we have Michelle's reading,
Yes, messages from guides.
and
Very
okay, message from her guides. Okay, go for
good. Do an oracle for this one.
it. I just picked up mine as well.
Yeah.
All right, so Michelle, Shining Light Tarot.
Welcome, Richie.
I love the name. You're very welcome, Richie. Okay.
Wait, these are from another reading. Seems to be mixed up more. Okay. All right, Michelle. So mine say possess self-confidence, stay open-minded, be yourself. So pretty much, yeah. So yeah, so just believe, pretty much these two are believe in yourself, be yourself, um, possess self-confidence. Um, yeah, sometimes we don't always trust ourselves or believe in ourselves. But yeah, you can do that. But also be open-minded while you're doing that, because yeah, oh my gosh, trust your intuition too. So yeah, see, we do need to trust ourselves. I know everybody's always asking for these types of questions and messages from guides. I know I received them a lot on my channel, and but it's just a lot of it is just being able to trust your own intuition. When you get that gut feeling that, oh, I shouldn't go here, or I know what's going to happen if I do this, and then maybe don't do it and see if it changes. But you have to pay attention, because that falls in line with all of this also. I believe this has to do with your own spiritual journey. So
Absolutely.
that's my message.
Mhm. Yeah, I see. Oh, I'm going to use the message in this card. So a turning point in your life. So um, you got the harvest moon. It's about a turning point, preparation, and gathering. So I'm going to say within Sheilah's message to you, gathering up your self-confidence, believing in yourself, is going to prepare you for a turning point that is coming into your life. We all need to learn to release our burdens, and we also need to release, this is detoxification. We need to release those around you who are toxic to your energy.
Yes.
And when in doing that, that energy flow will open up and things will start happening more fluidly for you. That was the cleansing Spirit of the Path North card. We have the freeze up moon, beautiful white bison. This is about identity, self-discovery, and vulnerability. So I think you're going to go through some sort of an awakening within yourself of self-discovery, whether it's through spirituality or just discovering, and I want to say rediscovering who you are and make it known who you are. Somehow I think along the way you've lost touch with who you truly are. You've let people kind of downplay you, and it made you vulnerable. So the last card, I love it because same with my son. You got the strong sun moon. It's asking you to accept social invitations. Go out there and find like-minded people, and this will bring joy to your life. So as you are becoming more self-confident in yourself, more self-aware, you become stronger. You'll even find yourself walking taller. You'll feel this energy. Just picture this white light of energy in your heart space and just expand it and say, I walk in the energies of beauty and grace. And start each day like that. And then you'll start attracting that similar vibrational people, finding your tribe. And I think that's a really important step right now for all of us, is finding a tribe, people who are there for you, who understand you, who build up your confidence. You're a beautiful soul, and I think you've forgotten that somehow, and you need to go within and remember that, and remember who you are.
Exactly.
So that is my message.
Very nice.
Many, many blessings for your path.
Oh, that was first.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. I just, and I'm sure Sheilah is here for the same reason. We want to support all these lovely souls out there. Assist any way we can, but you can assist yourself by believing in yourself, trusting your intuition, trusting in your guides, asking them to be there with you each and every day. Because what I've learned along this spiritual journey is they want to help us any way they can, but they cannot do it unless they're invited to help you.
Right.
So you need to invite them in every day, ask for their assistance, ask for their guidance, and ask for them to lead you to open doors of opportunity that are there for you.
Yeah.
So thank you all so much for coming today. This was nice. It's a lovely energy. We'll just need to next time put no love questions.
Yeah.
I usually do. I didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Sheilah, I appreciate you coming today.
Thank you for inviting me.
You're absolutely. So, and I invite you on another day as well, if you would.
We'll have to have you on my channel.
Oh, absolutely. That would be fun. So I want to thank Jackie for being that wonderful moderator that she is. I thank everybody for coming today. I hope we were able to assist everyone to their liking. And I know you don't always hear the answers you're looking for, but you hear the answers that are meant to be heard.
Right.
So, All right. So
All right.
I love you all. Thank you very much. Have a blessed week and be true to yourself. Love
Yep.
you all.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.